the owls are not what they seem? So in this case, this owl seems like some kind of spirit guide thing, so maybe it is what it seems. Yeah. Microphone is recording this time, thankfully. Oh, I guess this means we are supposed to go obey as Gaia. Visit again. Maybe he has something fancy to say. Hello there, Mr. Zombie. And that is a pretty narrow river. Asgaya. I'll go this way, for I am a rebel. Is that gum I like coming back to fashion?
Welcome back. What have you learned since last we spoke?
This forest is much more than it seems.
Indeed. If you know how to work its magic, you have seen few of its many paths.
I met a man who wandered these woods over 100 years ago. I believe I was taken back in time, or he was brought forward.
A convergence. When the path bends right, you can see this forest as it is in the past, or as it will be in the future. There is no time when on these paths, only place. They are present, past, and future all at once.
The man I spoke to claimed to be hunting the Blair witch. I assume he never found her.
Oh, he may have killed a witch, but the powers in this forest are far greater.
Are you saying there's more than one witch, or that the witch isn't human?
Neither assumption is incorrect. You have found a witch yourself.
The only person I've seen in these woods is Kyle Brody. Now I saw him at Rustin Parr's house. You're telling me that 10-year-old boy is a witch?
The boy is merely a vessel, an innocent victim transformed into a cunning tool of Hecatomix.
Hecatomix?
Your people give names to things beyond your comprehension. My people do the same. The darkness that inhabits this place was here long before man came into this world. It is known to my people as Hecatomix. If you wish to stop Hecatomix, you must remove it from the boy. I am the last one alive who knows how to repel Hecatomix from a human host. Using this Twana, you can drive Hecatomix from the boy. Simply touch the boy with this, and Hecatomix will be torn from his body. But once it's free of the child, that power will return to the forest. Those who have attempted to hunt Hecatomix in its true form have all perished.
It must be vulnerable to something.
The origin of Twana is unknown, though legends speak of an ancient tribe that learned to duplicate the magic Hecatomix uses to move through the worlds. The Twana allows us to open countless paths. I have found the names for some of them. A path exists that will take Hecatomix into a realm from which even he cannot escape.
So all I have to do is make another Tawana to banish Hecatomix.
If it were that simple, my people would have done so long ago. I have never learned the name of the path that will banish Hecatomix. My elders spoke of Hecatomix source, a path so dark and twisted that it took Hecatomix 1,000 years to emerge. If you could send the demon back to that place, it would be powerless for the next 1,000 years. That birthplace is a true name, one that Hecatomix has kept very secret.
The witch hunter I encountered in the woods said that he knew the name of the witch and her home. That might actually be the name of the demon's home. He promised to leave his journal for me in the caves near Coffin Rock.
Find those caves and the journal. Return to me with the name of the void, and I will help you conquer Hecatomix.
Okay, can I open these? Cool. Now, the name Hekatomix strikes me as something a comic book supervillain might be called. Or maybe a particle accelerator or something. Probably mainly because how much that the end of that name sounds like atomic. Onwards to the Rock, then. As directed by Michael Bay. You know, Ed Harris was a great villain in that movie. Okay, going here. Whatever happened to Michael Bay's ability to do some great dramatic scenes like in that movie? I mean, sort of quiet and tense scenes. Oh, okay. Oh, monster kill. As in the killing of a monster. Good thing I got those extra bullets from Asgaya's place. I guess he will get... Oh, yeah, these might help. Okay. Come on, I want to kill you first. I don't really see much point in using that smaller gun. Also, I'm not sure, but I think you might be able to shoot those glowing red things and destroy them like that, but that's a waste of ammo. Wait, what? The ghost of a small child, and I just vaporized it. Well, it was rather vaporic to begin with, but Stockholm locked onto it and, well, it was approaching me. It was coming right for me. You all saw that. It was an act of self-defense. Okay, let's... Oops. I'm going to strike him in the arm. Oh great, there's also a ghost. Come on. There we go. And the ghosty. Yeah. You go play with someone of your own size. Oh yeah. Boom. Headshot. Let's use this a bit. So these woods can be used for time travel, basically. That's certainly answers why we gotta look at Parr's house before the state it was before being burned down. And will we be able to seal Hekaitomics away for 1,000 years? Well, what do you think? That went through it, Come on. There we go. Oh. Silly sticks. Another ghost? Where? It's close. She sees you even though I don't. Were there two? No idea. At least one of them is gone now. Right. And the rock is just around the corner. Oh. This corner, to be precise. Oops, I didn't mean to press that.
Amazing. Exactly as the witch hunter said. A lot of pages are missing, but a few show that he encountered some of the same symbols I've seen. I've got to get this back to his Gaia.
Well, frankly, I think it's a miracle that this book has survived, has been preserved this well out in the open. Or, well, not out in the open, but still, even if it was sealed away, but it was still into nature for about 150 years. Let's see. Well, I think that first one is the No, that can't be never given. Given would be the last one. I guess we'll make some use of this. Is back to us, Gaia. And let's not fall into the water. I'm actually kind of curious now. Will there be monsters respawning if we go back the exact same path? I kind of doubt that. I quite like the way the doctor is. Dr. Holiday, yeah. Elspeth is her first name. I rather like the way she's dressed. It looks fashionable even by today's standards. But also it feels like a period. I don't really know enough to say if it's period accurate. Oh! Guess something came back. I was just got around to looking at those logs there, which they stood out to me. Okay, let's try to be more careful then. don't really know if that had spawned or if it was just something that had managed to follow me from somewhere around here. Whoa! Okay. Oh? Aha, missed me. You definitely aren't going to kiss me. Ah. Okay, the new ones do spawn to some extent then. Okay, can I get... Oh, snap. Well, at least you got to see those stickmen come back together. And looks like I could use some more health. I think I was a bit over half, but it's not so much of a waste. I'm pretty good on health items in general so far. Oh, where are you? You can put a flashlight on and off with this thing. That seems redundant. Okay. Oh, it's a child's ghost. That's why it was up in the air. The flashlight seems to alter out only the way Doc herself is illuminated, not the target. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Oh dear, I've already went through a good deal of batteries. This is starting to get slightly worrying. Still, it's not that far to town. Alright, Mr. Asgaya, sir person.
Did you find what you seek?
Perhaps. I have the witch hunter's journal, but it is incomplete. Here's a drawing of what appears to be a young boy on Coffin Rock with a partial name written above it. Does it mean anything to you? What's the matter? What is it?
When I was a child, my grandfather drew this picture in the sand and told a story. It's the story of Bleeding Boy. Long ago, the first tribe to enter these woods found Hecaitomix waiting. Hecaitomix stole one of their young, and on a dark path atop Coffin Rock, he sacrificed the boy, opening the boy's belly and spilling him across the rock. Because of Hecaitomix's power, the boy never dies. He bleeds ceaselessly in agonizing pain. Hecaitomix drinks the boy's blood and feeds on his pain. His tribe attempted to rescue him after discovering the secrets of the Twana. Many strong warriors and mighty shaman were taken by Hecaitomix. They could not free their captive son. The entire tribe vanished without a trace. Some other stories say that a warrior shaman named Othewenda did survive and left a warning at the edge of these evil woods.
This Othewenda is mentioned in some of the literature I found in the Beckettsville Library.
Yes, he is well known in many tribes. It is said that Othewenda's magic ward remains at the edge of this forest and can only be seen by powerful shaman. With his entire tribe destroyed, Bleeding Boy was doomed to writhe in agony atop Coffin Rock forever.
But I've been to Coffin Rock. I saw no one.
Bleeding Boy lives in another path. one mentioned in this journal.
Disemboweled on Coffin Rock. Oh, why didn't I notice that before? There's a label here. Mr. Brownie. I thought Mary was talking about a pet, but this teddy bear is her missing Mr. Brownie. I found this teddy bear at Coffin Rock, cut open as if it had been disemboweled. I saw Kyle Brody with it earlier, but now I know it originally belonged to Mary Brown.
Who is this Mary Brown? Her name has been kept hidden from me.
She's a 10-year-old girl from Burkittsville.
Innocent. Like Bleeding Boy. Hecatomix intends to add Mary Brown to his eternal feast atop that accursed rock.
Kyle plans to take Mary out to Coffin Rock and sacrifice her.
I cannot guess Hecatomix's intentions, but such a thing is possible. You must find and protect Mary Brown.
I'll do my best. But about this journal, is there anything useful in it?
You might be able to defeat Hecatomix and free Bleeding Boy at the same time.
How?
Hecatomix will not fall easily into a trap. But with the proper distraction, he may be vulnerable. If you were to free Bleeding Boy and carry him from Coffin Rock, Hecatomix would surely follow.
How do I find this Bleeding Boy?
My people have lost the name of Bleeding Boy's path. That is up to you to find. Give to me the 3 symbols for that path, and I will make the Twana for you. Elspeth Holliday, the task is upon you to discover the characters for the path.
So a possessed small boy intends to disembowel another small child. That's kinda dark. Also, a thought occurred to me. Since the writing on the journal is partially decayed and the way time acts in these woods, couldn't we go to Coffin Rock in an earlier time and get a journal that is in better condition? Just a thought.